How's it going, guys?
Hello.
I'm here with Adam. He's a buddy of mine, and he brought over a bunch of his rarest records, which I'm gonna steal.
No, you're not.
In this video, he's gonna show me 5 of his rarest classic records, and then in part 2, he has some rare modern records. So we're gonna take a deep dive into Adam's rarest records. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's
I'm
do
ready.
it.
Let's go. All right, what do you got for me, Adam?
Okay.
Show me.
First, let's start off with the classic.
Ooh, everyone loves this
I've actually
album.
been lucky enough to find 2 of these out in the wild.
Taking all the Miles Davis for the rest of us.
Yeah, this is what they call the 6i mono first press of it, 1959.
Has a bit of wear to it.
It has some wear, but I feel like that just adds character, right?
Yeah.
It has the misspelling of Cannonball Adderley. You want to
Wow,
look for?
that's cool. Okay.
And if you flip
Cannonball.
If you flip it around to the back, the track listing here is out of order. So those are the 2 kind of signs you want to look for on a mispress, which are more valuable and more sought after
and
in
of
the
course
community.
the label.
Yes, and then
That's the exciting part.
it's not in the best shape in the world, but it's certainly gorgeous, I think, and it
That's
sounds
6i.
Yeah, so you want to count the black eyes on each side. That's why it's called the 6i. A little scraped up, but it plays beautifully. It doesn't skip at all.
Nice.
Has that amazing warm sound that everyone talks about.
I mean, it's a first press of Kind of Blue. It's kind of hard to.
Yeah, this
To
is
top that.
a cornerstone of anyone's collection.
Well,
Right? It's a must-have.
I hope to find one day. Since you found 2, maybe I can find
Just
one.
being at the right place at the right time.
It's true. All right, and now we have one that's kind of cool for you Zeppelin fans. You've probably heard of Led Zeppelin 2, but there's something that makes certain copies special. If you'd like to tell them about.
Yeah, so Zeppelin 2, obviously an amazing, just
Landmark album.
kick-ass album, right?
Yeah.
Legend has it that the first couple hundred pressings were pressed too hot, meaning the needle would jump off the track, right? Because the grooves were too high and too low, too drastically, right? So these were what's known as Ludwig hot pressings, right? So they supposedly sent out a memo to bring them all back in and have them destroyed, but hundreds of them still stayed out into the marketplace of people who didn't want to sell theirs, right? Or give them back, right?
I would be in that group.
What you want to look for in the dead wax is a little RL, which is extremely tough to see. Some copies just have RL on one side. This one has it on both. I found this out in the wild too. It sounds incredible. It's built like a tank. It's got to be at least 200 grams. This thing is a beast. And again, scraped up and dinged, but just the rarity and how amazing it sounds makes up for it.
I've never seen one. I most times when I see a Zeppelin 2 in a store, I look for the RL, and I've never seen it. So the fact that you just have one here is pretty rad.
It's incredible, yeah. I mean, another must-have for any vinyl collection, I think. And then that's a good segue. So my copies of 1 and 3 are pretty standard, generic pressings, but I was lucky enough to come across a UK original press of 4, which is
my favorite Zeppelin
arguably
album.
their best ever, right?
Yeah.
And this is on the Plum label from Atlantic, which they only did in a very limited run. That's the original insert.
Ooh, I actually haven't seen this before. This is the original insert?
Yeah, so on the represses, they are making that to keep it true.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is an OG.
That's cool.
Feels like kind of cardboardy.
Yeah.
Which is a unique.
It's like a shopping bag.
Yeah, it's like a unique trait to it that they only did in the UK. And then this label is just so gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it has the misspelling of, it's called Misty Mountain Top on here.
That's not the name of the song.
Early copies have a misspelling that you want to look for. It increases, Again, it increases the value. So this is one of the jewels in my collection as well.
Awesome.
I have been fortunate enough. I have a friend, Ryan, who you met in a previous video, actually.
That's true. Your last video you were on.
Yeah, he is the biggest of Pink Floyd fans, I think, of anyone I know. And he turned me on to Pulse, which I wasn't even aware of what it really was, which is a couple live shows they did back in the 90s, and they insisted on recording it on analog equipment straight to tape.
Which most shows should be, but they aren't.
Yeah, they insisted upon it, and they released it in a box set called Pulse, and only in the UK. And remember, this was 1995 in the very slow, dead period of vinyl.
Right.
Everything was going to CD. So they only made estimated 3,000 to 5,000 copies of this.
Of a Pink Floyd record? That's
Pink Floyd.
crazy.
And they have yet to repress it.
Yeah.
Which, you could argue either way if they should or shouldn't, right?
Yeah.
So it's become quite a collector's item. And I was lucky enough to find this online from a seller who I don't think really knew the true value of it. I mean, you can see the box is beat up a little bit.
Sure, but
it
adds character.
It does, and it's still intact. I mean, no tape or anything. And the records are all in pretty fantastic condition. I'd say VG to VG plus. And
Nice.
then here's the
Ooh, that's beautiful.
the hardcover book, which has pictures from the show.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a must-have for a Floyd fan.
And the song renditions in the show are like legendary.
Yeah, so they start out with some later stuff from like The Wall and Animals,
Okay.
and then they move to sides. Disc 3 and 4 are Dark Side front to back, live, which is incredible. And
I'm sure.
And the sound quality is just off the charts, as you can imagine.
Right, I mean, straight to tape. This is,
So-
I would like to own this.
Once it represses someday, I'm sure it'll be very affordable. But for now, it's a pretty sought after collector's item.
Totally, and I love this. This is such a like a vaporwave kind of art look on the front. With
Isn't
this,
it? They were
this
ahead of their
like-
time.
Yeah, they knew what was up. I've
Pick-
heard of this band.
Picked this up just the other day, in fact. Beatles White Album, which isn't all unique, right? So this is the Capitol repress from the 70s on white wax. Which
For
I
the
know-
White Album, that's
the White
very
Album.
smart of the Beatles. Very,
Clever.
very clever.
Clever. So yeah, awesome fidelity on it. It's just another collector's piece for a Beatles fan, which
I think they've done a repress on white vinyl in the past couple of years, but this is an OG, like
Yeah.
early pressing on white vinyl, which
Yeah.
colored vinyl wasn't that prevalent back in the day.
exactly.
So that's cool.
Exactly. So, and my copy did come with the 4 pictures of the pinups and then the poster, which is awesome.
Yeah.
In really nice condition too. So
Yeah.
I was happy to pick this up for the collection. I have a regular press, numbered, but this is just something different to listen to.
Well, these are all super cool rarities. I don't
Thank
have
you.
any of them, which is impressive. So
That is impressive that I have something you don't.
yeah, you have added to my hunt now, which is dangerous as is. This is part 1. For those of you who are into more modern music, we have part 2 coming out soon, which will have a lot more stuff from the 90s, 2000s, and present day. So look forward to that soon.
Cool.
Adam, thanks for coming on. And
Thanks
showing
for having me
good
on. This
stuff.
is fun. Let's do it again.
Always. Let's do it again, like right now.
Okay.
Shout out to our sponsor for this video, Vinyl Moon, Deluxe Vinyl Discovery, my favorite vinyl club. Make sure you check it out. Link in description. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, right? Are you
and
subscribed?
Oh, I was number 1.
He was number 1. Thank you for watching the video. More videos soon. Take it easy, guys.
Thanks.